that are in need of food. But I had someone ask me, well, how do you know drug dealers don't go to you for, how do you know that the families that you're serving are good? And I was like, drug dealers would not come to me for anything at all. They don't need food and they don't need me. The what ifs and the what if this and what if, these are just people, these are families, they just were born in a different place. So I think, I don't know, I really think that the what ifs, we create these huge what ifs and we let them determine what we do. A smile, a nod, a wave, a welcoming gesture, learning hola. I mean, everyone knows hola. It just goes a long way. The families don't care if you mess up or not. They're just happy that someone is being kind.
An audience question. Along this line was, are there opportunities for people who are interested but don't speak Spanish?
Absolutely, absolutely. Again, you don't have to speak Spanish to be kind. You don't have to speak Spanish to package a box of food. You don't have to speak Spanish to hand someone a box of food and say, gracias, and we'll teach you some Spanish. You want to come help? We'll teach you a few words so that you can speak to the families that come. There are always opportunities, and we just need people with big hearts, two hands, and kindness. That's what we're looking for in our volunteers, to be kind to the families that we serve.
We're starting to get some questions, and I had a few questions written down on this. We've talked a lot about volunteering and volunteer work, and we've touched a little on like public service, but a question from the audience is, how do you become a member of a local government board or get involved in local government? There seems to be few or no visibility for board opportunities on any kind of county website, or how do you break into that?
It's a great question. Ask. You know, I can't speak for every city. As somebody mentioned, there's 40 of them out there. We each have our own little, we all have our own boards, we all have our own makeups of volunteerism in the cities. I know that we are always asking for help. We want you, as the Uncle Sam wants you. I want people to come.
It's a great Photoshop opportunity for anyone who's looking.
Yes.
Oh, please don't. But we do want volunteerism, and we have that on our websites, on our social media, saying, hey, there's an opening on our park board, there's an opening on our code enforcement boards. And some of this stuff's not fun. Code enforcement board's not a great time. You're sitting here yelling at somebody for not cutting their grass, and but we need those roles filled. So check out your local websites for your cities. Call City Hall. 491-1600 is my phone number. Call us if you live in Dayton. I want you on a board. Your city administration wants you on a board for their city. So just give them a call and ask, and it's very rewarding.
That led to a question I had written down. If you read the community survey, it shows that a lot of people who responded to the survey in Northern Kentucky feel that they're not connected to the decisions that are being made at the local, particularly at the local level by local governments.
Yeah.
What does that tell you about your role in government and government's role in the greater region?
How many of those respondents came from Dayton, Kentucky? I don't know. That's fair. But it's a good question. And as part of a governing body, I want people to feel involved. I want people to feel that their voice is being heard. We ask our citizens on an annual basis. We send out a resident survey. Do you like what we're doing? Do you not like what we're doing? What would you do? I want to hear this. So we're hearing back from, sometimes it's not always pleasant. We're hearing back from our residents what they think, and we try to make our decisions based on that feedback. If the city, the region, the county that you're residing in doesn't have those types of opportunities for you to reach out and tell them what you think, you need to make sure that they do that. Get in their face and say, hey, I'd really like a survey. And we've had other communities say, hey, Dayton's doing that, you should do that. That's always nice to hear.
I think the other thing that, again, moving less focused on volunteerism, but just about connection, is this feeling of disconnection. The survey was like overwhelmingly positive. We love living here. We love the amenities we have in this region. We love where the region's going, but we feel disconnected as leaders in your respective fields and with your respective experience. What does that tell you about where the region's going or where we're at right now?
I'm happy to jump in on that because I feel very strongly, obviously we live in a climate where we're always divided about something. We are very opinionated, humans are opinionated, and we are constantly living in a state of divide. And I think that's where the connectedness where that connection is getting lost, because we're forgetting that in a community, in the place that we live, we are all in this together, and we all want what's best for our neighbors, for our children, for the people who live, around us and who make our community the way it is. And so to counteract that, I think that volunteerism is the answer to that connectedness, because what happens is it brings people together who are like-minded, who share a common interest, and who believe in whatever it is that mission is that they're going for. So I would challenge you to say, if you are feeling disconnected, you just haven't found the right fit yet. And so you just need to look and say, where can I feel this connection based on my passion and what I feel is going to be better for